better show this week. Normally, SmackDown sort of eclipses it, but Raw, for all its faults, it had a lot more good points this week that really kept me invested and kept me there. SmackDown had its moments. It had certainly, like we were talking about, Team Hell No, which was great. But Raw delivered, in my opinion, a little bit more than SmackDown did, and I got more enjoyment out of it. So this week, Raw wins for me. Now you may respond.
Well, I guess I'm going to continue that eclipse because I'm going to go with SmackDown Live on this one. Ooh, excuse me. When it really came down to it, Raw definitely did have great moments. The tag team match, the Intercontinental Championship match before the ending, and Bayley finally snapping, hopefully getting this rivalry with Sasha going. But when it came to the opening segment, when it came to Mojo Rawley versus No Way Jose, proving that No Way Jose is nothing more than a waste of time, there were definitely a lot more time. There were a lot more just time filler that came on Raw. For SmackDown, everything felt like it needed to be there. It was minus the whole thing with Sanity. It was a near perfect show for me. If we had Nakamura had that United States Championship match, which I am convinced he was supposed to win the title, to gain momentum back from his whole thing with AJ Styles. Because he's still one of the biggest things that's going on, and Jeff Hardy being United States Champion isn't really doing anything. It's not Jeff Hardy isn't really benefiting from being United States Champion, which, granted, it's the United States Championship, but if they're trying to make this the equivalent of the Intercontinental Championship, bullshit. They got to do something with it, and I feel like Nakamura can actually put the United States Championship in that position, which I actually think now this was just time. The Sanity thing was just time waste. So when Nakamura's healed up, he can win the U.S. title. Yeah. So
elevating mid-card titles is kind of what he's known for in the modern day.
So when it comes to minus this whole Sanity fiasco, SmackDown was near perfect, and the show ended on a high note for me with the return of Team Hell No. When you look at Raw, how that ended, it was the complete opposite with, you're expecting a Dean Ambrose return to get a huge pop. Instead, we'll just waste our Intercontinental Championship just to continue getting Roman Reigns over. Yeah, that hurt it a lot for me. So I'm going to go with SmackDown Live.
I can see that. And with that, I can't think of any better segue into the big question that we're going to now turn to you, our listening audience. Which one did you think was better? Do you think Raw was better, or do you think SmackDown just delivered again, as it has a tendency to do? Let us know what you think. Leave us comments or give us your feedback all across the internet. If you're watching us on Facebook right now, leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff that every other channel on YouTube always tells you to do. If you're checking us out on Facebook, again, like our page, run a search for us at the Scholars of Wrestling Show. Or if you want to join in on the conversation yourself in a more direct way, you can also check us out at our Twitter machine, starting with our main account at ScholarsOW. Or you can also get in touch with us directly and join in the conversation with us on a more personal level. Fool, where can he reach you?
You can reach me at the Avataric.
And you reach Scholar Brian at Atomic Beanpole. Hey, we got to get into contact with him somehow. Hopefully the aliens will receive the Twitter messages. But in the meantime, if you can't reach him, you can still reach me at I'm Robbie Rage. Join the conversation. Give us your feedback. We'd love to hear what you think. But in the meantime, you already know who we are. We are the Scholars of Wrestling, and you have just been schooled. You're welcome. See you all next week. And my title.
For now. You should put the title on Extreme Rules. Since you're so convinced of waiting for SummerSlam.
Hey, if you really want the title to be on the line, cash that bad boy in. Put it on the line.
I don't need this to try and get a title match from you.
Yeah, you do. I've got nothing to prove to you.
Oh, you have a lot to prove.
No,
you may have had one successful title defense, but That's not more than enough to be a true fighting champion. Why don't you just go ahead, put that title on the line at Extreme Rules?
Fool.
Come on.
Don't be the fool.
Oh, no.
You know
You're
what
being
you're
the
going
fool
to need to
for
do.
trying to cower out and not putting this belt on the line.
No. I don't have anything to prove to you. If you want the title to be on the line, you know what you're going to have to do.
Oh, try and get under your skin some more. That's all I'm going to do until we get to Extreme Rules. That's all I'm going to be doing, trying to get under your skin to have you change your mind.
I've developed an immunity. If anyone is going to trash talk me into putting this title on the line, guess what? It's not going to be you. Because you know who we are. We're the Scholars of Wrestling, and you have just been schooled. You're welcome. See you all next week. I'm out. Champ out. Bye.
Some champ you are. Jesus.